everybody. How we all doing? Let's see if I remember. I remember the buttons. Aha! There we go. Perfect. Right. Hello, good evening, good morning, good time zone. Happy to see you. A pleasure to be meeting you. If you are new, welcome. My name is Black Diamond. Don't think I've ever actually introduced myself as that before. Anyway, hello. We're just gonna have a nice, chill day. I felt like streaming. It's been a while. It's been, what? Not quite a year. I really should get back into this more frequently. So I enjoy it. It's a fun thing to do. Hard. And with the way life has been, I think we all could just use a little something to relax. So let's kill some people. Right, I think last time I played this, I did do freelancer for a bit, but you know what? I have really fallen into Elusive Target Arcade. I don't know why. It's like higher stakes than freelancer, sort of. In some ways, but then also not really. So I thought maybe I'll just do some of this for now. So I think I did enough of whatever in order to unlock. Hang on. Yeah, I was doing them so I could unlock the things. Ooh, excuse me. Let's just do some to do some, shall we? I mean, they've got lots left to do. And I think there's might be a new one. Actually, hang on. I saw the roadmap for the spring roadmap, whatever, the upcoming things. It did say there was a new... I thought it said there was a new Elusive Target, but it might not be a new one. It might just be a return. But I don't remember what his name is, so I don't remember if it's one I've actually done. Oh, this is fun. Feckin' spam bot. Let's see about that. You are... Get rid of you. Have fun. Like the second person ever that says one thing in my chat in like the 4 years that I've been doing this. How disappointing. Anyway. So let's just go down the list, shall we? So obviously, since I've done a lot of these in an effort to unlock things, I probably know a lot of them already. I think each arcade adds a little twist, I think. I'm not actually super sure on that. Let's see.
Good evening, 47. Your target is Neela Torvik, brilliant pharmaceutical scientist and CEO of Torvik Research. Her company is a major provider of low-cost generic drugs to the developing world. However, This philanthropic project is cover for large-scale human tests in the Third World. She will be attending the Iago auction in Paris as a personally invited guest of Dahlia Margolis. It is possible that she has been warned of a potential assassination attempt, so you should expect her to be highly suspicious. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Oh, fun. This one does not sound familiar. How have I not done this one? Oh, we can always go in. We can try this complication. Lethal poison. What's this say? Roxita, and yeah, no, it's just her backstory. Nothing apropos to her as a target. Let's go in, see if I can't find her.
Good evening, 47. The target is en route and will arrive shortly. Expect her to be escorted by a security detail and to depart again immediately after meeting Dahlia Margolis. Good hunting.
Okay, so she's not here, and she's going to meet Dahlia, which means she's going to be going up to the 3rd floor. So probably want a cicada suit. Unless I can figure out where she's entering.
Has arrived, 47.
Oh. Let's not do that in front of a whole bunch of people, actually. Okay, so she comes in through there. We're not going to be doing lethal poison if we do this, but this will be fairly easy. Are you going in? Yes. Alright.
Step right in, sir. Enjoy your evening.
Why would she go up those front stairs? She's probably going to go around. Okay, let's just do that there. And in theory, she'll go one of two ways.
You gotta be.
Man, I wish I had that jaw.
Stop, you look fine.
I know I look
Ew,
fine, but
gross.
it's like a Greek god or something.
Really?
Like
Well, that. Now you're just making things difficult.
My role
You have to stop right there, okay?
college.
Well, so if he kisses your hand, will you ever?
That's annoying.
Wash it again?
Yeah, I saw you blush earlier when you put on his makeup.
Oh, what can I say? I'm human.
Okay, let me think.
Speaking of, that's
That actually probably... Okay, I think I can do this. I think that actually will work, but let me, let's try with the lethal poison. Excuse me. I think it'll work.
Good evening, 47. The target is en route.
My
and will arrive
theory
shortly.
is that,
Expect her to be escorted by a security detail.
because this emetic in a
and
briefcase
to depart
combo works
again
shockingly well for a
immediately
lot
after
of
meeting
things.
Dahlia Margolis. Good hunting.
Okay, so she's just coming in through here.
This car is a prototype.
Yes. In theory, I can hit all three of them,
The target has arrived, 47.
assuming she takes the same route. Because sometimes they do not.
You are definitely not coming through here. Please, move along.
Yeah, I don't want to. Alright, let's see. I might not be able to hit all three of them. I can probably hit two of them and then drop the case and have one of them run off with it. Maybe. Maybe?
I gotta find the bathroom right now.
Okay, that got them.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Sanguine.
Look, there he is.
Might get. Okay, it's not getting him. Damn.
What?
You should go somewhere else. A pleasure as always. And make sure to join Dahlia and I for a drink.
Man, I wish I had that jaw.
Stop, you look fine.
I know I look fine.
Excuse me, sir, but your duty, sir, I
Like a
think you
Greek
dropped that.
god or something, you know? I can't believe
Eh.
Do I know you? Yeah, you. Hey, you. Answer me when I'm talking.
Would you kindly piss off? Okay, I think this can do it. Let me think. What else could I bring to really get rid of that guard? Because he's totally uninterested in a distraction. If I'm not bringing the pistol, oh, okay. Well, there's a thought. There's absolutely no way I can secret either of them without getting spotted. Right? See, it's in this way that elusive targets, I feel, are easier than freelancer.
Good evening, 47. The target is en route and will arrive shortly.
And that you can
Expect
fairly
her to be
freely
escorted by a security detail
replan.
and to depart again.
Ooh, oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going for Silent Assassin anyway, but I want to at least
Immediately after meeting
try.
Dahlia Margolis. Good hunting.
And I don't want any of these guards to pick up the case. I want one of her bodyguards to. This might actually be an angle. Okay. This might be an angle.
The target has arrived, 47.
If she follows the same route. Okay, looks like she is. I'm half shocked I got that shot. Okay. But now we have to do it this time, because I'm not going to do that again.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm about to toss a sidewalk pizza.
Okay, well... Can I just bother you for a little while she walks away?
Mister? Figures.
How quickly do you move to catch up?
Sir, enjoy the show.
Take it from me, my friend. Stay off the tuna.
Oh, damn. Damn. Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Oh,
Oh, Dan, he's not. Wow. I'll still no answer.
Oh, actually, this is even better. Okay, and we run away.
Well done, 47. The money has been wired to your account.
Okay, right then. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. And there we are. Honestly. Okay. Took a few tries, but we got there. I'm not mad at that at all. Okay.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target is Etta Davis, also known as the Angel of Death. The target is a retired nurse, believed to have killed dozens of patients in retirement homes and hospitals across Great Britain. Her preferred technique is poison, though in later years she's begun to prefer blunt weapons in violent accidents such as falls. Ongoing intercepts have tracked her to Marrakesh. This matches profile predictions that she is expanding her hunting grounds now that the net is tightening at home. While the target may look like a harmless old lady, it is certain that she will kill again repeatedly, given the opportunity. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell either. Have I not done any of these in any other line? Okay, so I had gotten her before. No, I don't think I've gone after this target before. Excuse me. Okay. So I don't know anything about you. Let's just go in and do some intel gathering, right? See what we can learn.
Good afternoon, 47. We have been unable to determine the target's specific location, but she was sighted in the city center a few hours ago. Whatever you do, don't accept a cup of tea from her, 47. Good hunting.
So we are not here to pursue the target, we are just here to figure out where she might be. The city center would probably put her around here. Just eyes out for someone who looks like a little British lady in this crowd. Right, let's see. No one's standing out yet. She could be in the cafe, she could be on one of the rooftops. Don't know why she would be here. I doubt she'd be over at the school.
Sir, you're not allowed to leave. What should we do if Crystal don't get involved?
Let's see. Let's peek in the cafe and then head back to the back streets towards the shops.
Would you believe my luck? I'm at the lobby checking out and I hear this big shot. Desperate to get
get a cameraman for
Wouldn't be able to see anything in there, any road. No. All right, let's try these streets back here.
No. Ooh, sister.
Uh,
Hell are Crystal Dawn doing here? What are you talking about? Crystal Dawn.
nope, 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 no.
Hey, what's up?
This is probably my favorite spot in all of the Marrakesh map. Just atmospherically. Absolutely horrible for trying to get rid of a target, though. Where might this lady be? Sometimes the chatter gets relegated to new targets, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. This time, at least. Nothing that I've ever heard yet. It certainly seemed from the brief that she should be around there. So let's actually just kind of comb through.
Snail soup! Snail soup!
Nope, that's a stack of watermelons, not a green hat. Yeah, okay. Where are you? Half tempted to bring the Leviathan and just start taking aim from a rooftop. See if I can't spy her.
Ah, come closer. I have everything in progress.
Let's see. Can I go up here without getting into too much trouble? I just kind of want to look around. I don't see anyone. I suppose I could. Alright. Are there any unusual silhouettes? Metagame it a bit. No. We could try this other roof. I shouldn't be up there, but vantage point maybe. You know what I wish? Air binoculars or something that could actually better look around with. Ledge. Come on, there we go. I don't know why she would be over here. In fact, I highly doubt she is. Yeah, okay, that was precisely where I just was. Okay. What is it? Selectorship bias is playing in, I'm looking out for a specific thing and suddenly I'm seeing it everywhere. Where before it didn't exist. Excuse me. Bit of a cough, bit dusty. Been not redecorating. Had some trades in fixing up the carpets. Not fixing them up, putting down new carpets. So taking the opportunity to dust off a whole bunch of things. Well, I had to move all the furniture any road. Oop, no, come on. Come on. Should really probably invest in like an air filter or something. God, where is this target? I just have absolutely no idea. And the only other thing I can think of to try would be the secure areas. Which didn't seem like that would be the way to go. But maybe we... Oh, they put... Thingy... Oh. Okay. What is your entourage, lady? Oh, bloody hell. Okay, how do I deal with you? So she probably did come from the school then. Oh god.
Always said I'd enjoy traveling. And he was quite right. This one is beautiful. Just like one that dear old Gladys had. Unfortunately, she had a heart attack on the plane back to
Right,
London.
hello.
Poor thing.
Almost all the tourists come here, man. Between you and me, I think it's a little tacky. Actually, I think I'd prefer a good spurty from that Swedish shop. Which is pretty ironic, with the riot and so on.
Oh, well. I could look at this all day.
Have a nice day.
Okay. I don't know that that's really giving me a whole lot of new information, but at least I have a thought as to where she might begin. If she starts over by the school, as I suspect based on her entourage, that might give me a place to start figuring out where she might go. Because her schedule, like most elusive targets, I'm sure is not set in stone. She probably goes a few places. Let me think. I doubt there'd be too many things I'd want to lockpick anyway, so let's, if I'm meant to be attempting lethal poison, I will attempt lethal poison. Can I, it has to be agency pickup to get a case for it, so let's do this. I don't remember where, but I read somewhere that the remote emetic in the briefcase, someone called it a clown fart, and I just can't. I simultaneously hate that, and
Good afternoon,
it's
47.
so catchy that
We've been
I
unable
can't
to
get it out of my
determine
head.
the target's specific location, but she was sighted in the city center a few hours ago. Whatever
So
you
we
do,
are going to
don't
try
accept
that,
a cup of tea from her, 47. Good hunting.
and it's not going to. Oh, bugger me! You're over. Oh wait,
Salute,
it's
soldier.
fine. It's fine. Oh wait, I can just look at the fucking map. Okay, that's fine. Ignoring you. Prime this. Okay.
Cannot fix that.
And pardon me. Okay. Now, question becomes, did she actually start around here?
So what do you do?
I only assumed it based on her entourage.
Man's a traitor, and that's all there is to it. Probably got cold feet.
It's very possible she started. She could have started around the consulate, actually. I need to stop using instinct vision all the time, because I'm sure that does not translate to a pleasurable viewing experience. Pardon me. Okay.
Who'd you have to salute to get this post?
Not bad.
Oh, no, that's
I
just
figure
those
since
three.
no one
Okay,
knows
no,
about
that's
these
fine.
skits, this is the easiest gig in town.
And down here, I see... I mean, I was in here for a while. In here being mission active for a while. So she could have come from lots of places. She had time enough. World enough and time. No, nothing here looks...
What's the situation on street level? Chanting, flag waving, chest beating. Easy.
Nothing here looks like it's it. So, which direction did you come from? And knowing that it might not be exactly the same, I can at least...
I could just about strangle you. Stomach cramp.
I can at least try and make a guess. Okay, so they came around from this way? Have I accidentally picked up that one annoying sales guy? Really?
Snail soup! Snail soup!
Just trying to keep an eye out for a large entourage.
What should we do? If Crystal don't get involved?
Really, too much chatter. Okay,
Only the best men. You know it.
I don't want to go that way, I'll get grossed out.
This is a time for diplomacy, not fire.
Snail meat! Snail meat! Go, go!
Snail soup! Snail soup!
By your visit to my humble stall. Let me show you my
He
fine...
is capitalism.
Where?
No, I'm serious. Is that the shisha
Good
den
day
right
to you,
now,
sir.
laughing his ass off?
Where? Where? Just where? Alright,
Got 10 minutes. Just need to get a hold of my...
I just... What the hell are Crystal Dawn?
yeah, it doesn't help that I only
Oh, welcome.
caught her route very briefly.
Would you believe my luck? I'm at the lobby checking out, and I hear this big shot producer from GNN on the phone with the
Oh,
agency, desperate
wait.
to
No,
get a
that's always
cameraman
there.
for an interview with
No,
the
it's
boss,
not.
Hugo Strandberg. Strandberg, the banker. You ever
Keys.
watch the news?
Oh, you know what?
Him on the
I bet I'm
dashboard
thinking
like
of
that, and the guy is so relieved that he's
one of the other configurations where the invitation is there. Why would she be in? Oh, it doesn't matter why she'd be in there.
snail soup.
Hey, soldier.
But I should be able to. No. None of those silhouettes look right.
Still, that General Zayden and his men are here to keep the peace.
Who's seeing me? Oh.
Targets move against the consulate, and they'll be ready to bust some heads. Another recruit?
Do not perceive me. Thank you kindly, dear. Alright.
Hello, come in.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay, so she came from down there. I know that now, at least. It's a little bit more information than what I had. Okay, how do I get rid of all of you? It's gonna be the one, the red beret, that's gonna be the major problem.
Hello, sir. Private?
Oh,
Come. It's your lucky day.
well, this might have just accidentally worked out. Oh, where'd you go?
Target eliminated. The money has been wired to your account.
Once again, I'll just totally lock into it. Sure, why not? Bloody hell. Just absolute nonsense. Alright, well, let's see if the luck holds for the third one. Oh, okay, but this one I have done before, so I at least know where you are going to be. And I also know that I can't get to you, at least in another arcade. I can't get to you that way. Let's see, the last time I tried this one, I did this. This probably will still work. So when I've done this target before, I found him in the theater. So I should be able to.
Welcome to Mendoza 47. It seems you've arrived just
Should
in
be able to
time.
go that way.
Your target is showing off the grounds of Vinedo Yates to his current clients and potential victims. Michelle
Yeah,
Pacheco
I mean, it certainly
and
helps that
Phoebe
I've
Morris.
done this target before in
doubt
another
Newton's
arcade.
assassination
But that
is
last one
Newton's
I've
gift
never
register.
done.
But given his
So that was just
intentions,
entirely luck.
good luck.
Pick that up for no good reason. Da, da, da. Oh, so you got like up at the top where the party is? Because I think when I've done this one, but oh wait, what am I thinking? Okay, no, yes, I can do this. So what I've done when I've done this before. You're not looking good, thank you. And I can't go up there technically. How did I do this?
I don't know. You probably keep something weird inside. Weird? Like
Don't
how?
perceive
All my
me.
clients have kept something weird in their safe.
Especially when it's a basement safe. Basement safe.
He can't be serious. He just can't. It's unseemly.
How many times will you reveal
Okay,
something
you're up
before
there.
you believe your own eyes, darling? Are you trying to share the love?
Oh, bollocks. I kind of needed that. Don't walk over here. Okay, you're not.
This is the woman who waged bloody war on Providence.
This is not the way I took before. Don't do bloody. This is not where I went before. How did I do this when I did this before? Oh. Oh, just stop looking.
Those arms there. Don't move. If I find something, I'm gonna crucify you.
Oh, I am
Okay.
a right bloody idiot. Okay. Hang on. We're no longer doing this one. We're gonna replan this, but I want to try and remember the route. I don't really super care about Silent Assassin, but if I can get it, it would be nice. Okay, so yeah. This was where I... Of course. Of course. Okay. I see where I got confused. Although, I think those guards weren't... Yeah, I think those guards weren't there when I did this one in another track. I didn't want to replay, I just wanted to restart it. No, I don't think I started in the wrong spot, because I had this...
Welcome to Mendoza 47.
This is how I've done this one before, I just forgot.
Your target is showing off the grounds of Viñedo
I forgot the route I took before, because I need to go...
victims, Michelle Pacheco and Phoebe Morris.
Actually, you know what?
I doubt Newcomb's assassination is on the couple's gift
Let me
list.
actually, yes, let me do try a different route, because I think what I need to do is 1, stop holding the instinct button, and 2, go in the front. I think that's where I turned myself around, because I think what I've actually done in the past is I've gone in the front. No, I've definitely... Yeah, because I've tried in the past just go up to that gate, and you can't get in this disguise. And I can just walk past you, right? Yeah, okay. And you all don't care because I'm supposed to be able to have this.
That is Philo Newcomb.
Oh.
Would be Romeo and established killer.
Well, this presents a problem. This is not where I want to meet you. Hmm.
That's nice. Yeah. I'm just wondering what happens if it rains.
Oh, come on, Beebs. Don't be such a pessimist.
Well.
Don't need to worry. They have a tent canopy they set up over the space if it gets overcast.
See? Just imagine it. The sunset,
Well.
Nana's antique dress, my arms around your shoulders swaying like teenagers to that mixtape you made after our first date.
With a pitch like that, Michelle, you should be.
Oh, that is simultaneously so sweet and so sickening.
Rather than taxing her imagination.
I'll never be a teenager in love. Accept it, move on with your life. Alright, well this is not where I wanted you to be. I wanted you to be way over there. So let's just follow you around for a bit. From a distance, so I don't have to listen to all the chatter. Oh yeah, that is a fair point, and there is a reason I bring this like all the time. That's not the button. Yes, okay. Don't need you, and yeah, in theory, he should just go over here.
It's not unreasonable. Think about it. Duval
In theory.
by the militia and held
I salute you, sir.
The problem... Why is this considered trespassing? Because of him? Yeah. Okay. Then it's fine. And... done.
Target eliminated. Expect the client's payment and a tasteful thank you card shortly.
Just leave this way. Oh, why is everyone freaking out? Okay, no. It's fine, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. It really is, especially just because you can put it in a case and just no one clocks you for it. And then the case itself can be sometimes a tool to get rid of another guard if they'll pick it up and walk away with it. Easy peasy. I have had mixed experiences with the Seeker because I feel like half the time I use it and like I'll forget about someone that will just barely have eyesight on where I'm shooting it from and I'll get clocked out and it's so annoying. Alright, well that was a fairly easy arcade, especially considering two of those targets I just happened to luck into. Alright, let's go with the next one then. Protagonist and white hat. Okay, this one I know how to do. Let's see. Is there one that's got a few that I haven't done? I at least remember that first one. And that first one was an elusive target properly not that long ago. I don't think I've ever actually successfully done him. Because I think I found him and I got him and I got gunned down making my way to the fucking escape car. Am I thinking of this? No. Yeah, that's the one in Sapienza. And that's the one in Chongqing. Okay, And that guy's coming as a proper elusive target soon-ish, I remember seeing. I think so is he. This guy I had so much trouble with because I did him in one of these other arcades. And like of the 5 times that I started the contract to try and get information, he started in the same spot, and then like the 6th time when I actually went in to go and assassinate him, he was not there. He was in a different spot. I was like, oh, and then I died. And it was very disappointing. Okay. Anyway. Protagonist in white hat, I know I can do. Attic. But I can't bring... Wait, what's the optional? Hang on. Never quite. Oh, that's easy. I will want hacker. I'm gonna try this. Let's try this because I know where these two are. Unless, no, there's no way that they don't always start in the same spot.
Welcome to Paris, 47. I've been unable to gain any information about the whereabouts of the target. However, There are reports of sudden mobile
Uh,
phone outages on the upper floors of the palace. Good hunting.
No.
look that way.
Man, I got...
Seriously. Don't be difficult. Yeah, I think they're the ones that are like over on like the exact opposite side. And it's those two and like one guard in the room, and there are these two that patrol around the front. They're going to see through the cicada disguise no matter what. But we're going to try very hard to just... will you all go away? Yeah. My instinct is saying I should go. Oh yeah, and he like... Okay, and... I didn't bring the right gun. Okay. We're just gonna yellow this then. Oh, piss off. Why did I bring lethal poison? We're not doing poisons. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Oh no. Whatever happened? Okay, let's actually, Oop. Okay, come on, game. Now let's actually do this. Okay. I don't need lethal poison. What I do need is... Well... Okay. Actually... one, no, let us do actually bring a gun. A silent gun, thank you. And instead of... No, nope, nope. Because we do still need the hacker to get in. Okay, let's... I'm gonna try this. Because I have a thought. Dangerous thing. Thinking.
Welcome to Paris, 47. I've been unable to gain any information about the whereabouts of the target. However, there are reports of sudden mobile phone outages on the upper floors of the palace.
Don't
Good hunting.
look... Seriously.
Command, we got a possible situation. We'll report right back. Over.
We're just gonna leave you. I don't even know why I bother taking the disguise. Everything up here sees it.
What kind of third-rate contractor did this home?
And we ignore you. And they're on a slightly different loop right now. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. This is fine. We can work with this. I just went faster, that's what happened. Okay. Okay.
I'll just hack all IPs.
Okay. And
Contract complete. The money has been wired to your account.
there. Easy enough. Now. Yeah. I actually forgot if this was the sleep gun or the blinding gun. But it is the one I wanted. Don't. Okay. Don't. Get off the wall, thank you. Oh my darling, let's see. And we'll leave. This way.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me. Yes. Oh, wait. There it is. This isn't oh, no. It's not trespassing, but you are an enforcer. Just don't look over here, please. Fucking thank you. Gods. I use that pipe way too much. It's like the only route I know how to get up to that third floor. And it's not even a good point of ingress, because that security guard and then Dahlia's secretary or whatever are in that room, and they just stand there and talk forever. But for leaving, it's good. Next to the balcony of the auction. The one with the one that Dahlia goes out if you trigger the fireworks show, or the one where the bar is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've tried that one, but because of that guard that's sitting like at the base of it. Who is
Good morning,
this?
47. Your target is arrived at the Gamma facility in Hokkaido for facial reconstruction surgery. This gives us a window to engage, but the very nature of this surgery will make him difficult to identify. The clients are cooperating to gather information to identify the target, and I will relay this to you as I receive it. Be ready to improvise, however. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Oh, I have not done this one. Okay. So I don't know who this target is. Huh. Do you want to go fact-finding first? Why am I wearing the Imperial Classic? I do like the Imperial Classic. I like to try and wear the new suits as I unlock them, though. I think the last one I unlocked was the Greek Fire. Oh, don't worry about it. And there's probably very little in this game that I would I don't have like a hard rule against backseating there, but I played enough of this game that I think it'd be very difficult to backseat me on anything. That and, you know, things like Freelancer that don't follow defined rules. Why am I okay? Anyway, we're going fact finding. Let's see what we can learn.
Welcome to Hokkaido 47. Several facial reconstruction patients are on site. I suggest you locate them and await additional information as I receive it. You may also wish to examine hospital records to discover more. Good hunting, 47.
Okay, so I'm not going to know who the target is immediately. Thank you, Kai. Please shut up. Gods. Okay. Well, only one guaranteed facial reconstruction surgery guy I know is the one that's here as the narrative. Whose name I cannot remember. Jason Portman. There we go.
Honestly, please, and I apologize for talking business.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason, the name that was coming to mind was Philip Seymour Hoffman. I'm like, that's an actor, and why do I know that name?
Treat yourself to a wonderful
Okay, well, you were shown as a possibility.
come down from the grind, you know? It's hard to let go. But okay, I'm going to try.
Watch out for those riptides. They're serious business.
You actually have a unique voice line because of what I'm wearing. I like that. I didn't know that that was a thing that could happen. That's a nice touch. Well done, Io. Alright, now I've been completely thrown off. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to teach you, honestly. I'm just here to have a good time. Are you someone I don't know? You're the Texan. You I don't recognize, but that doesn't mean you aren't always here. Okay. If hospital records or something I'm supposed to be checking out, then I would want to probably try and get down towards the morgue.
Mister?
Which means I probably want to go. Oh, right, Gamma. Shit. I can go this way, right?
So, are you doing yoga after this?
What's up with the sudden limp on our resident yoga master?
I noticed that.
Let's
Heard him
see.
complain about it on the phone too, talking to his doctor. I think he overstretched
What?
or pulled a muscle
What am
or
I?
something.
Yeah, I guess that would explain it.
What do I think
There's a
I'm
lot of
accomplishing
annoying
doing
people
this?
out there. That Yamazaki lady, the lawyer, she's really expressing her malcontent. Probably a good idea for him to stay out of
Yeah,
her
welcome
reach.
on in.
He's been walking around like that since this morning.
I'm
so
attempting to do
I'm pretty sure he's not going to be
Elusive
doing
Target arcades,
routines with any of the
most of which
guests.
I've done. This one I
What
have
about you?
not.
Don't you have any
So I have
meds or tricks to fix him up?
no
You're a doctor,
real
after all.
idea
I'm a
what
mortician.
to expect from
Patients
this.
don't
Right
come
now,
in
we
if
are
they're
just doing
cremated.
some info
You don't
gathering.
know what a mortician is.
Very badly, I might add. Literally, I just went down this slope. Okay. That's not... I can't do that. Not this way. If you're here, then Yamazaki is there. I can't take your disguise. How do I identify it?
Looking sharp today, sir.
Yeah, I did, like, I had been avoiding the elusive target. Like, I tried one of the elusive targets a while back
Ogenki desu ka?
and failed miserably. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to do these. But then as I, did the game, and I'm what's my mastery level now? We're in the hundreds, 840. I was like, okay, I think I've been playing these off enough. Let's actually try and get into them. And then they had some things to unlock, like this. Not this suit. This suit came from. This is the Gorilla Tactical Wetsuit, so I think this one came from. It's the one you start with on Ambrose Island, but I don't remember how I unlocked it outside of Ambrose. Facial reconstruction surgery.
Welcome. Enjoy yourself.
So, I mean, there was that one guy that I've seen a few times that had that eye covering. Yeah, I do too. But I like anything that's for the male gaze. But tis. Yeah, I think I am going to do the briefing again, just because I want to get a... Like I said, this is my first time going into this one. I just kind of wanted to see what I could figure out. But I don't feel like I'm learning anything. It feels like I'm just running around.
So, dare I say it, masculine and powerful.
Yes, a lot of the patients certainly enjoy his best.
I mean, another part of me wants to say just pull out the gun and shoot random person, but if it happens to be the right person, then I am going to be fucked. Okay, there's Jason Portman. There's some rando. Oh, of course I can get this guard's disguise. Sorry if I'm swinging the camera around so much.
Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance.
A doctor will escort you to your checkup. Yes.
That was for Mr. Jason Portman.
Okay.
A doctor will...
Okay, let's see. Let's look at this again.
Your target has arrived at the Gamma facility in Hokkaido for facial reconstruction surgery. This gives us a window to engage, but the very nature of this surgery will make him difficult to
Rhinoplasty,
identify.
osteoplasty.
The clients are cooperating to gather information to identify the target, and I will relay this to you as I receive it.
Additional first
Be
on
ready to
site.
improvise, however. The clock is ticking 47. Good luck.
Well, I think the impression that I'm getting here is that there's going to be 3 or 4 different possibilities of who it's going to be. So they're going to always be like these 3 or 4 people that have they're in different stages of surgery, and it's going to pick one of them at random. These 2 suits I unlocked from Elusive Target Arcades, I think. Oh, that's a point. The director. I could try and get into the director's office. Let's see, if I want to try and get into the director's office. Let's start here. Let's start with... Oh yeah, no worries. Thanks for hanging out for as long as you did, and I'll probably be going for a little while longer at least. Honestly, I'm just having fun, so... I don't want to do that. I want... Feckin' lockpicks are absolutely useless here. Give me a this. But yeah, that's a fair shout.
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. Several facial
Let's see if I can't get into the director's office and see if there's any information there.
Them and await additional information as I receive it. You may also wish to examine hospital
Oh, you're the enforcer. Okay, you're fine. And we ignore you. And we go upstairs because it's the wrong floor. And we get grassed out by the security. Shit. Huh. That's what I was worried about. Stupid cameras. Okay, it's fine. I know where to take out the cameras. We can do it downstairs. There's another stairwell on the other side. It'll be fine. Oh, yeah, the 7 Deadly Sins are a lot of fun. There is not a stairwell over here. There's a stairwell over here. Yeah, the 7 Deadly Sins, I think actually were the first escalation contracts I ever did. Because I got this game... When did I get this game? I got this... Hitman, like the first one, was free on the Epic Store a while back. So I got it and I started playing it, and I was like, I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did. And I was like, okay, I love this. I want all of it. But the problem with games on Epic doesn't really have great controller support. And this game, if you have played it with keyboard and mouse, the controls are ass. Absolute ass. So I bought it on Steam. I had 3 games for however much it was, $80. Totally worth it. Especially with the amount of fun that I've had. Will you piss off? Seriously. Go away. Fine. That's actually... We're just gonna... Yeah, I absolutely fell in love with this game. So I was only too happy to throw money at it. Now I've had an absolute blast with it. Go away. Come on. Whomst? Really?
Good work, 47. That will give us something to look for. Let me see what I can pull out of the data. It appears that the target is receiving autoplastic surgery. Look for a patient with bandaged ears.
Okay, at least now I have something to go on. I wonder, have I... 14 and 16 disguises in Hokkaido. Is this one of the ones I'm missing? Nope. Okay, I had done that before, apparently. Shit. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We're not doing Son Assassin, apparently. I'm not going to stress about that too much. It's... Or maybe we will try and do Silent Assassin, but I want to see if I can at least figure out... If I can figure out where the data is. And so if we know one is up in the director's office, and let me see if I... Are you an enforcer? No. Okay. I want to test a theory. And that theory is this room. This is narrative. Okay, that's not for this. Where else might information be? Not that way.
Well, younger, frankly. There are only so many.
Agent Smith, or whatever your name is.
Oh, holy shit. I thought I was gonna turn into a popsicle. Okay. Now to lay low. Get some warmth back inside this body.
I don't remember what his purpose is. Yeah, no worries.
Hey,
Thanks for hanging out.
so
You have fun.
curator's
I hope
research
yours go
agent,
well.
right?
Let me guess. You want to know about the medical trial?
Oh, so it is true.
Why am I in this room? There's nothing to gain in here.
Good evening, Doctor. Hope you had a pleasant day.
Hey, I mean, if that's the way you play, that's the way you play.
Synopsis drugs.
And there's no real wrong way to play this. I mean, I don't know if you're I don't know if you're familiar with there's a YouTuber called RT Game. He's done a lot of just absolutely wild Hitman runs, like killing every character on a map.
Take it easy, Doc.
And that's just the way he enjoys playing it.
Doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
Waiting game. Shut up. Suspense is killing me. I'm going in.
Alright, well, let's see. What do I think I do here? Maybe there's some information to be found down here. We're just not even going to worry about this because we're not.
That's a little harsh, isn't it?
This ain't the run.
I don't know. Patient did die. Famous one at that.
Still, it's not the chef's fault. What was the kitchen apprentice thinking, cutting
There wouldn't be anything in there, would there? Okay. Okay. What's the line of thought here? Reboot. Do exactly as before, minus getting caught in the director's office. Get the information from the director's computer. That'll at least give us a direction to go in. And since I can't seem to find any other source of information, that's the piece we will just go on. Okay. So let's try that.
Welcome to Hokkaido 47. Several facial
Don't.
reconstruction patients are on site.
I often
suggest
forget
you
that that
locate them and
guy.
await additional information as I receive it. You may also wish to examine hospital records to discover more. Good hunting, 47.
Hey, who the hell are you?
Yeah, well, we're obviously restarting, aren't we? Because that was the wrong stairwell. Whoops, not replan. Just restart.
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. Several facial reconstruction patients are on site. I suggest you locate them and await additional information as I receive it. You may also wish to examine hospital records to discover more. Good hunting, 47.
I see that you have recently terminated your marriage.
Okay, what I actually wanted to do.
The curator's is vital.
What I actually wanted to do was not that.
Cybernetics doesn't sit right with a lot of people.
So, the
Was this the right stairwell? Okay, I had no idea what I did before then. Whatever. Unimportant.
Good work, 47. That will give us something to look for. Let me see what I can pull out of the data. It seems that the target is in the process of receiving keratoplasty, most likely with the intent to fool retinal scanners. Look for a patient with an eye covered.
Okay. Ooh. And of course I didn't bring any thought as to an actual assassination method.
are the final details in place?
Okay.
Checking out some strange noises. Stand by.
I want you to go away. Thank you very much. And now we don't have to worry about that. Now. Someone with covered eyes.
What's up with the sudden lamp fire?
Well, it's not you. It's not you.
Who wouldn't want to be here? Finally, a place I can enjoy.
Where, oh where is my target gone? Where, oh where could he be?
I could be the one on a podium in Paris. Nobody would know the difference. Cheekbones.
You know what? Did you see that patient?
Let me know if you need anything.
I hope you're enjoying your stay. That's a South Korea.
Could you conveniently be down? Oh, there you are. Okay. No way I saw an assassin this with my current loadout. I should have brought a lethal poison.
But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you something. We're up here. It's beautiful. We should enjoy it and not worry about what's going on in the rest of the world. We just shouldn't. I mean, this place is
A lethal ingested poison? I doubt that would work on all of them.
That was an intense speech. It was, well, interesting? Well, yes, I suppose it was.
Okay, let me think. I mean, I can't just use the gun. I will get laid out in 2 seconds flat by every single guard in this room. Huh. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. It has to be agency pickup if I want. I want a case, okay. This one, this is the one.
Several facial reconstruction patients are on site. I suggest you locate them and await additional information as I receive it. You may also wish to examine hospital records to discover more. Good hunting, 47.
Yep, because you almost made that mistake again. And we can absolutely do this time. Come on. Turn around. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That will give us something to look for. Let me see what I can pull out of the data. It seems that the target is in the process of receiving keratoplasty.
Okay.
Most likely with the intent to fool retinal scanners. Look for a patient with an eye covered.
So we're gonna go after the same guys before.
We've got a possible intruder. Sweeping area. Over.
That should be the one. Go get the our weapon of choice.
I do suppose I should be able to put it into someone, well, younger, frankly.
Let me look at it this way. And we won't get it that way because that's not where it is. It's in here. Okay. Eye covering. Cameras are taken care of. And we'll head back to the restaurant because that's where he saw this guy last time. It's probably still there. Don't get cross, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Because we also have moved a bit faster this time, so if he is in the restaurant still, that's going to be perfect. You. You? No.
I wanted a room, but it was fully booked, but I like it here. This is the finest hospital I've ever been to.
Sorry for changing the subject there.
Is this a hospital or a resort?
Yeah, I saw her at the spa.
No, those are the same people that are always in there. Where? Where?
Good evening. I hope everything is...
Guess what?
Hello, Doctor.
Okay. Well, balls. Thal's balls. Where is this guy?
So, you going yoga after this?
I wish. I had 2 lessons booked, but I just got informed that I have been bumped back in the queue.
Oh, and that's gotta be an error, right? Did you talk to the instructor?
You.
I'm in a lot of pain, actually. That's inconvenient.
Okay. I've actually created a problem for myself. Because if he's gonna go...
What?
Oh, shit.
Oh, actually, this might be okay. And...
Target eliminated. The money has been wired to your account.
You know what? I'm not mad at that. Not quite what I wanted, but... it feckin' worked. Not mad. Not mad at all. Phew. Right. I need to pee. So I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, I'm back. And I also got a Jolly Rancher. Sorry for the sounds, if the sounds come through. Alright, let's see.
Good morning, 47. Your target is the infamous serial killer known as the Censor. With a flair for the theatrical, the Censor acts as an examiner who grades his victims based on how much they struggle for their lives. The true identity of the Censor is unfortunately unknown, but the discovery of 2 recent victims indicates he's now exploring Whittleton Creek, Vermont, in search of prey. We only have a limited window of opportunity here, 47. Find the Censor and make sure he never grades anyone again. Best of luck.
Okay, so I think I have done this one before. I think. So that sounded familiar. Wilton Craig Heartbreak is always good. I think I did this one before, and there's like some weird interaction.
Welcome to Vermont, 47. The Censor should be somewhere in Whittleton Creek, looking for a potential new victim. He will likely seek out places where people are gathered, so I suggest you look for crowded areas.
So, we left the party. Now are you gonna tell me who freaked you out back there?
So, while you were inside, I was standing in the garden minding my own business. Suddenly, this weird-looking fella, whom I've never seen before, comes up right next to me and whispers in my ear, "I think you're a B-. Then he just walks off.
Jesus, what a freak.
Right?
What kind of weirdo would you
Yeah. Yeah, that does sound familiar.
This might be the place, 47. A garden party would be the ideal location for the Censor to identify his next victim. Ironically, this is exactly what you should do as well.
All the wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me have that much art.
And it was you. You are the one I think.
I'll give the activities in this calendar
Yeah, okay.
D-.
Sir, you're not supposed to be here, so would you mind leaving?
I would love
Could
to.
you split? It would be a good time to
Problem being,
right now.
fucking hell. Fine. Because the impression I got is that this guy knows who 47 is.
Out of my face, fool.
Whatever it is, that sort of thing you do.
Well, he doesn't have the generic voice. Okay. Except that's not going to help us a whole lot if... Okay, no, they left.
You know those things will... Yeah, I know. The thing is, I tried to stop, but then I learned something about myself. I ain't no quitter. Besides, you gotta die of something.
You learned that about yourself, huh? Must be nice having such a clear understanding of yourself and such a relaxed...
Where's the goddamn bathroom? Oh shit, it's coming up. Oh, make way.
Hey, are you okay? You definitely don't smell it.
I think that should work.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Don't look in here, please.
That was an A+, 47. The money is being transferred. Now to find an exit.
I think if I just leave him there. I think that's an accidental kill.
Oh, jeez, darling,
Why can't I leave that way? can never remember which exits in this map are the ones. There's only like 2 that are not locked by something. Yeah, alrighty. Doesn't matter if it's an accidental kill or not, if I leave fast enough that no one finds the body. Nice. Very good indeed. Now, I have a thought. There's a suit or something that I wanted to try and unlock, but I think the only way to unlock it was 1 minute 47 seconds. Wait. I'm not good enough at this. What? I finished the Greed Declaration. Oh, what are these? These are... oops, no. Future contracts, what have we got? These seem new. Do I want to do these now? I think let's go back to the elusive targets. See, they stop blanking on where they are. Alright. Let's see. No disguise changing. Yes, okay. I've done this one before. And if memory serves, he's in the house. Which means if I'm not allowed to change disguises, I need to start in that house. Which is a problem because they're not letting me start in the house. And I think it's militia elite that are allowed in the house with the hackers. And if I can't change disguise, that means I have to go into a hostile area. Well, it won't be hostile, it'll be trespassing. Still. I think I can do this. Think being the operative word. If it's who I'm thinking of, then I know where they are. I think. I know where they might be.
Good morning, 47. Welcome to Colorado. The target is notorious for changing his appearance and mannerisms. You will need to sweep the compound to locate him.
But
Remember,
we might also
you must
just
eliminate
say...
the target in a manner that appears accidental. Avoid explosives, as these are too likely to draw close attention. Good hunting.
We might also just fuck off with the optional complication and instead just go for it. Because I don't know that there's...
Sorry, sir, you don't appear on my list, so you need to go.
any way to get in. No, there has to be. There's always a way.
into this camp has increased recently. Rose is on his own planet. But that new interrogation guy with the mask, what bird was it?
Doing this, or I should have brought a proper gun. Okay. If it's who I'm thinking of, he's up in that room there, seated. The information I need to retrieve is in that room with the hackers. Now, it's not going to be possible to do all of that without getting spotted. How can I do this without changing disguise and without getting caught? I don't know. There's a way.
The guy Ezra Berg has tied up in the interrogation room. He's one of the enemy's couriers. Weird.
I just don't know. Like, I can take out that camera with a gun, if I had a gun. I can get inside. I can maybe.
Strange.
Sir, you are stop.
And we're very obviously not doing it this way.
Okay. Air Force General Robert James.
Yeah, I don't know that there's any way to do this without... at least... not in a way that I would. There's no easy way, we'll say that. I can't think of a way to do this without changing disguise. Because the thing about Colorado is there's just so many different disguises that all have very specific enforced areas. And I just can't think of a way where this works without changing disguise, given the options that I've been presented. Because I think based on location mastery, I should be able to start as one of the hackers in the house. But that's been disabled for this for a probably very obvious reason. And that it would put me literally in the room with the guy, or downstairs. Let's see. I could also bring a whole bunch of emetic grenades. If I bring the Seeker, if I bring... I don't know, that's gonna get me enough eyes out of the way. No, I think we're just gonna say feck off with the optional complication in this one.
Good morning, 47. Welcome to Colorado. The target is notorious for changing his appearance and mannerisms. You will need to sweep the compound to locate him. Remember, you must eliminate the target in a manner that appears accidental. Avoid explosives, as these are too likely to draw close attention. Good hunting.
Was there an iteration of this contract where you did have to actually eliminate him in an accident? I don't know that you ever actually have to. Conveniently, no one's in this room, so we'll just do that.
Air Force General Robert James Cobb, Nellis Air Force Base, 72nd Strategic Airway.
Command, something triggered an alarm. Investigating. Stand by.
Oh, that was close.
Slightly annoyed, we'll admit to that. Not more, though. Keeping it in check. Deep breaths. In through the nose.
Command, false alarm. Nothing to report.
Happening again.
Let's get that guy out of the way.
Air Force General Robert.
What's that? Oh.
James Cobb, Nellis Air Force Base.
I think it's a narrative thing. No, that's not what I want.
Nellis Air Force Base. 72nd Strategic Airway.
Someone should go see what the hell that was. Oh, okay.
I mean, that works. Works for me.
Target down. The money has been wired to your account.
Oh. See, and I knew that I hadn't shut off the cameras. It's fine, it's fine. Oops. Come on. Oh, fine. Fine. No, we're leaving. Fuck off. Just absolutely. Whatever, I'm not gonna be mad about it. Life moves on. Us and Moretta.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target is known as Allison Moretta, for the moment. Neither of us have time to run through her full list of aliases. A con artist par excellence, she will stop at nothing to climb the social ladder, as our late client can attest. He met an unfortunate end after his usefulness to Moretta was expended. Interestingly, he had already set up a dead man's switch that initiated the contract on her life once he failed to check in. He must have anticipated what was coming, albeit too late. Moretta is currently entertaining aspirations of founding an art gallery, and has singled out her next mark among those attending the inauguration of the Burj. She's trying to acquire a few anchor pieces for her permanent collection using whatever means necessary, which doesn't bode well for their current owner. Good luck.
Okay, this one I think I have done, because that sounds familiar. And I think no change disguise is actually gonna be easy. Ooh. Excuse me. I just sneezed. Not change disguises should be more than doable, if it's the one I'm thinking. And in fact, we can probably just do this. I just remembered. I think the stairs going up to the main atrium are guarded by a frisk check, actually.
Good afternoon, 47.
So I need to go this way. Yeah, I do remember this. Chat. It's fine. Yeah, there she is.
Less privileged sides of the respectable that must have done the trick. But with a small loan from my father.
That is Alison Moretta.
Okay. And I remember the problem I had before was that when I tried this, when I tried this Semitic, half the time she would go off to the toilets over there. Which doesn't help, cause yeah, I can get her to go this way and then it's fine. Because I think she goes into this room here with the curtains. Eventually. Oopsie. Okay, well. I'm gonna have to restart anyway. If I want to try and get Silent Assassin.
Good afternoon, 47.
We're going to try.
Over the city. What? Hey, what was that?
Shit.
Good afternoon, 40.
Okay, one more time.
Hey, who was that?
Oh shit! I was gonna get the from the what did I say?
It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I did before. I shot the camera out. Doesn't matter. Wait. Wait. There we go. Okay. Now we're ready. Okay. Let me just wait for her to go up those stairs.
I'll be mortified if he mentions me. Would you mind if we just went somewhere to continue our chat?
First, let's go to the bar.
And I think.
That is Alison Moretta. Be careful. She has an eye for faces.
Yeah, they go up here and they talk for a little bit, and then I think they try and go up there. So I need to catch her, like, on the stairs. Just block you for a moment.
Give me some space, man. Back off.
Oh, I feel awful. I need to go to the bathroom. Like right now.
Wow. Really?
You are not interested in picking up that case, are you? See, here becomes the problem, because I don't know if he stops following her. Or if she goes into this room with this other lady. Okay, here's what's gonna happen.
Target eliminated.
And
I hope
unfortunately,
now our late client can rest in peace.
unfortunately, I've now kind of signed my own warrant with this one. Can I get out of here without anything being seen? I am doubting it. No? Run.
Hello, sir.
Run, 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 run.
Congratulations. You too.
Okay.
Too good to be true, 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 too good to be true. Shit! Ah. Don't know if we manifested it or if we called it, but oh, that's annoying. Actually, properly annoying. Ugh, oh well. You do not look familiar.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target is Brendan Connor, an IT billionaire who built his fortune on darknet identity theft. Despite remaining invisible for most of his career, Connor recently got lazy at covering his tracks in the run-up to a major operation in mainland China. Our client wants him gone to prevent this operation from taking place. Connor will be attending the Iago auction and has hired an escort to join him at the ground floor cocktail reception. Assume the target will be mobile, so locate him and improvise. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't think I've done this one. Let's see, Iago auction then. If we can start upstairs, it's probably a good place to do it. Yeah, kind of thought as much. Let me see. If I start the Iago auction, I'll be able to go up and downstairs without a problem, right? I don't get frisked. I might get frisked if I try and go back upstairs. Shit. The agency pickups. Oh wait, attic. Oh wait. I think this is the one where I started with the protagonist in white hat. I think. This might be more of just a fact-finding one, but we'll see. We shall see.
Welcome to Paris, 47. The fashion event of the year has already begun. Intercepts place your target on site. It is highly likely that he will spend time at the ground floor reception area. This represents your best opportunity to acquire him. Good hunting, 47.
Okay, so we actually don't want to start upstairs. We want to start... Probably just start the red carpet. Ooh. Sorry about that. Sneezing again. Yeah, definitely need to get something to get rid of all the dust in the air. Okay. In which case, agency pickup, basement stairwell. We'll do this again. Like this. And fashion. So we gotta go with fashion, right?
Welcome to Paris, 47. The fashion event of the year has already begun. Intercepts place your target on site. It is highly likely that he will spend time at the ground floor reception area. This represents your best opportunity to acquire him. Good hunting, 47.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Sanguine.
Okay. If I can... Be very clever. Alright, there we go. Alright. They're freaking out because they've somehow clocked on to the car downstairs is freaked out. That's fine. That's fine. Let's check out the party. It's probably in the party. What's this guy look like again? Blue suit, white hair.
They know, they know, okay?
We ignore you. Thank you very much. Huh. Where might you be?
I wish I had that jaw.
Stop, you look fine.
I know I look fine, but he's like a Greek god or something.
Problem I'm beginning to suspect is that ground floor does not necessarily mean I'm going to have access to him without...
Yeah, I saw you blush earlier when you put on a
out changing disguise. Since we are already over 3, no, over 2, and getting off of these contracts unscathed, I think the call is going to be guard disguise and then checking out the back garden. Unless maybe he's around here somewhere? I don't know why it would be. Don't know why it would be back there.
Can't let you through.
I wouldn't imagine you'd be. Oh, there you are. There you are. Alright, how do we.
Well, I'm not here to bid. I just need to make a call from a security. Okay? Business as usual, sir. But then again, we've already had this discussion. What are you talking about? You know where to go, sir. Thank you.
A thought occurs. And if I can be very quick about it. Making a large assumption about where this man is going. No, thank you. Because you were that guy's guard.
I'd like
Yep.
to see your invitation, sir. And you're good to go. Thanks a lot.
Good evening, sir. Please come right through. If you need anything, please.
All right, good job, sir. Thank you.
Actually, this will be perfect as long as I don't let him go all the way upstairs. Okay. Detonator. Okay, you are trying to. We will not allow that. Problem becomes, where do you go? I think you go that way. And I think that would be trespassing if I try and follow. Go pick that up. You're fine. Wow, you are just wholly uninterested. Fuck off. Nope. That's not gonna work. Would you kindly...
Sir, this is a restricted area.
Do I have? I do. The absolute gall of it. Okay, fine. What we're going to do instead... We're going to do instead... Start here. That's going to be fine. That at least gives us a little bit more freedom.
Welcome to Paris, 47. The fashion event of the year has already begun. Intercepts place your target on site. It is highly likely that he will spend time at the ground floor reception area. This represents your best opportunity to acquire him. Good hunting, 47.
And we will still do that right after I shoot out the cameras. So we're going to do this all the same way. Mostly.
Yeah, hey.
If nothing else, wearing this I can get upstairs without it being a huge problem. That said, if I manage to catch him down here, I might not have to, but I don't know where he came from.
Do enjoy your evening. What? Goddamn artists. What the hell is he?
Daniel, she's nice.
Okay, so you were... I mean, how long was I wandering around before I found him? Okay. I think he came from inside, right? I didn't actually see. Okay, no, you're fine. Where are you? Where did you come from?
No answer. What's going on out there?
Oh my god, they know, they know, okay? They know what we're up to.
What do you think? Should we do it?
Not in here.
No one will know. They'll just think it got lost in all the
I guess my thought was that he maybe came from... If he came from in here, I would have seen him the first time. Right? Surely.
Oh.
I wish I had that job.
Stop, you look fine.
I know I look fine, but he's like a
No.
Greek god or something, you know? I can't believe he's actually here, you know? Like,
No reason for him to be in here.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, let's face it, we're not getting any younger. See these crow's feet? Oh, stop. Oh, what can I say?
And I am worried about missing him before he goes upstairs.
Represent the Van Orton Tobacco Company, looking for a way to discredit key members of the National Campaign.
Bloody buggery bastard, where are you? There you are.
I feel too cold. Now I feel too warm again.
Okay, this actually should be better. Go inside.
Let me help you. Without touching you.
Look at this guy. Hey, you mind? Kind of in the middle of something right here.
Oh, shut it.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, boy, that's not good. Watch your shoe.
Okay. And drown.
Contract complete. The money has been wired to your account.
Perfect. What exits? Oh, catacombs. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do that one from not that way. Oh wait, I took out the cameras, it's fine. Let me through, thank you. Right, there. Okay. Open the door, thank you. Amazing. Actually succeeded in one. Well. Succeeded in Silent Assassin. Way. Alright. Not abysmal. Not great. But not abysmal. Alright, let's see. Well, this first one, at least, I know who he is, even if I didn't succeed. Oh no, I did, because that's him. So I did succeed in one of them. I think this was the one I tried this guy on, and it failed right at the last. I think, right, because this is the one that said Sepians at the icon. Yeah. Must be eliminated by explosions. Oh, Silent Assassin's right out then. Let's see.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target is media personality Bartholomew Argus. The charismatic musician-turned-film star is at the epicenter of a drugs and weapons investigation in the UK and the subject of an Interpol arrest order. The target has gone underground, leaving his former business partner, an infamous London gangster, Tommy the Hammer Stokes, to take the blame. We have learned that the target is lying low in Sapienza as a guest of Dino Bosco, and this represents an ideal window of opportunity to engage. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Yes, indeed. Without ever really knowing why. Okay. Eliminate all targets with explosives in this contract. Which means, yes, there is absolutely no way to do Silent Assassin. Pretty sure. Silent Assassin and explosive kills are mutually exclusive. That said, I was about to bring just remote explosive in a briefcase and then blow myself up. So let's not do that. Explosive Xmas gift, I think, actually is the easy one. So I'm pretty sure it's a remote explosive, it doesn't attract attention, and it doesn't count as illegal if you're carrying it. What is this? I think this is blinding. Where did I get this from? I don't tend to use explosives because I do more often than not try and go for Silent Assassin. So I don't know how a lot of these work that aren't just basic remotes. That's not what I wanted to do, I wanted to read that. armed and in proximity of a corresponding RFID tag. So if I knew a schedule loop, I could use that. How would I put the... I guess I plant the explosive normally. And then what? Try and put the tag on the target? Yeah, that sounds interesting, but I don't think that would work here. Concussives. Just variations of her. I could just use this one. It would be thematically appropriate. It is actually explosive, not proximity. Let's not bring a proximity explosive then. I'm gonna bring that, and we're gonna see if it works. Never used it. And if he is where I think he is, I'll be in the little cafe. It's like right up the stairs near the beginning.
Good evening, 47. Intercepts have placed members of the target's entourage in Sapienza, and this may lead you to the target himself. The chaos of Bosco's epic film production will, no doubt, provide cover for your infiltration, and, I'm sure, a number of opportunities to engage him. Good hunting, 47.
Let's see. So how does this work? Actually, yeah, let's just test this out before I attempt to take the target down. Okay. Okay, well that's how it works. Which means that it won't work like that if I am trying to take the target out with the explosive itself, because I'm pretty sure throwing a pen into his head is what will actually kill him. Right. And these are all just remote explosives or proximities. Cafe basement. I'm going to smuggle this in just to see if I can get to it easily. But I'm not going to be too terribly upset if I can't. My only other thought here is do I want to bring the Seeker so I can... But... not sure. Well, no, let's just go with this. We'll go with this and we'll see.
Good evening, 47. Intercepts have placed members of the target's entourage in Sapienza, and this may lead you to the target himself. The chaos of Bosco's epic film production will, no doubt, provide cover for your infiltration, and, I'm sure, a number of opportunities to engage him. Good hunting, 47.
Well, I'm think he's in here.
Oh man, hope they get the pressure right this time.
Yeah, I think that's him there. Did I bring a way to get through this door? Yes. Okay. Not that that helps me a whole lot, considering I need to be one upstairs to use this in that room, and two in some manner of disguise. Huh. Well, you won't do me any favors. Let me see. I don't think I can go out that way. I'm not getting groused. You might work. You also might work. And you actually are probably going to be easier to nab. Hey buddy, when you're done with that, or are you going to be obstinate? No? Okay. Stop that so we don't accidentally get someone else down here. Okay. Now then.
Hi, it's me. Look, I don't
Okay.
know what to do. Bosco is being
One
impossible.
of one fairly predictable things are about to happen.
Don't patronize me. Yeah, I know he's my client. That's why I set up this Q&A, to give him some decent exposure, but he's being a jerk.
That shit is real. Yeah? I don't know anything about it.
Hey, excuse me, sir. You dropped something.
Yes, I did. Why don't you go take a look at it?
The money has been wired to your account.
I can't leave that way. Why can't I leave that way? Whatever, it's fine. I can leave this way. Ah, oh no.
I would strongly advise you to leave the area.
Help, please. Police. There's a crazy person with explosives. Bloody hell. Okay. So many non-targets to kill. It doesn't tell me, does it? Well, whatever. like I said, I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe I didn't kill any non-targets then. Maybe I did manage to happen to just. That was a sentence. Yeah, I did happen to just get him. But either way, yeah, no way that explosive kill and silent assassin go together. And you are the guy that we literally just dealt with. Explosive. I am curious. I want to see how this works. Where is it? So we're going to try this. We're going to try this. If it works, amazing. If it doesn't, well, then at least we'll have tried something.
The sensor should be somewhere in Whittleton Creek, looking for a potential new victim. He will. Likely seek out places where people are
so they are two different items. Two different items, it's fine. So we plant the explosive in the toilet, and then we try and get the coin on him? Question mark?
This might be the place, 47.
Then we gas him when he goes into the toilets.
To identify his next victim. Ironically, this is exactly what you should do as well.
Can I? Okay, how does this work?
You shouldn't waste your life looking down at your phone. You never know how much time you
coin, of course.
More than you if you're in the habit of condescendingly telling strangers what to do.
Do you pick it up? No, not you.
Understood.
No, still not you.
A lot more than you if you're in the habit of condescendingly telling strangers what to do. Hey, you never know when you'll run into some psychopath and piss him off.
Oh, definitely.
Good. Glad we agree. It's not cool to go around judging strangers.
I would never judge. What?
Not you. You go there. Look at the feckin' generator.
I would never judge. I only grade.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Okay, well.
Love you, but you need to get off their backs. I like them. I think Richard seems like a stand-up guy. And Susan is...
Okay, here's what's gonna happen instead.
I may spew any second.
Bollocks.
Was an A+, The money is being transferred. Now to find an exit.
Okay, I'm not going to... I am not going to question it. Not going to question it. Just going to try to very quickly leave. But at least now I know how that thing works. Damn. Well, I kind of figured that was coming. Yes, leaving the mission area is what I'm trying to do, thank you. little mad, but not really. Okay, you. Insatiable you. You are in the... Oh, excuse me. I think this is the kind of thinking of he's in the block, but not like ground level. Streetcars should get me in that area, right? Maybe? And let's... Huh. Where is... I think the arcade's near... Why can't I remember what's where? The arcade is on the opposite side of the area, of the little courtyard area where I think he is. So I could do that. And yeah, we'll do this again. Keep the lockpick and we'll do this. I think I know where this guy is. Think. We'll see.
Good evening, 47. Sully the Crusher Bowden is currently setting up one of his street fight events, riling up his fighters and taking illegal bets. The event takes place tomorrow night, so this is a perfect opportunity to get close. Good luck, 47.
Oh, actually, maybe... Are you actually down here? No, why would you be here? Why would you be here indeed?
Looking good today, sir.
Ah, okay, well, good thing I brought the lockpick then. Hey, I remembered. That doesn't actually help me though, because that's not where I thought he was. Here. I think he's around here. I think he's... Oh! I think that might be him in there. I did bring an explosive, didn't I? Yes, okay. Sir, I need you to... I need one of two things to happen here. Hmm.
Please stand back. I'll check it out.
No problem.
Oh, you are
Why
just
is this happening
a
to me
boatload of enforcers.
of all days?
Why are you all just a boatload of enforcers? You're so annoying. Okay, let me think. Could you... perhaps?
Hey, security guy, hold up just a minute.
Okay, we're just gonna...
Freeze now!
It's fine. It's fine.
That is Sully Bowden, aka the Crusher, middleweight champion with, let's say,
Okay. I think I know how to do this. I think.
good evening, 47.
I don't know
Sully
that
the
this
Crusher
disguise is
Bowden
going to help me a
is
whole
currently
lot.
setting up one of his street fight events, riling up his fighters and taking illegal bets. The event takes place tomorrow night, so this is a perfect opportunity to get close. Good luck,
But it
47.
might be... I don't know this disguise is going to help at all, actually. If I can at least remember how to get to the outside of the area I was just in. I think it's down that alleyway there. So I don't think I can get to it from this side. Maybe I can.
Security.
We're going to do that. And then we're going to go this way.
That is Sully Bowden,
Okay.
aka the Crusher, middleweight champion with, let's say, a taste for sweat and blood.
Okay, and if he goes this way, and it's just that... It's just because there are all these enforcers.
I only like one song. Any boy. So fucking fight like a man. When I come back, you better get your shit together. I'm sorry, boss.
That voice does not fit that frame.
Jesus.
Okay. But...
You are hopeless.
that's fine. In fact, it's more than fine. Nope, not you.
I shouldn't fight tomorrow. A little speed and I can get my rage game back on. Fuck yeah.
Turn around. No, not... don't come this way, you twat. Okay. I'm pretty sure this will work, though. Especially if he comes up these stairs, which it seemed like he did.
Fuck. That doesn't do anything. I'll fucking show her.
Yeah, yep, this is perfect. Okay. Just need...
Target eliminated. Well done. Now find an exit. Your money is being transferred now.
excellent. I can't go that way.
Going down.
We need to figure out what caused that explosion. Move out. Hey, you up there? Who's behind me?
Da-da-da. Yeah, just gonna have to be this way, isn't it?
It's so soft.
Seems to be the only exit I can ever find. I say we did pretty well across all that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see, how many did we manage to do? 4? 4 from the beginning? It's pretty good.